Hi there, my name is Kira King. Thank you for hopping on and watching this video. This video is all about Ascension or energy updates and the way that I am a translator for that, and I'm going to be sharing that with you and what it means. Excuse me, I have a little cough. So I'm going to be drinking some tea through this video. So if you're new to this channel, if you're new to me, I'm a psychic spiritual life coach and business coach, and I specialize in helping spiritual entrepreneurs, gifted people who are healers and coaches understand their gifts, and I help train other healers. And what I like to do and what this channel is about is tips around spiritual business, energy updates, all things that are helping us create a new paradigm on planet Earth, okay? So that's anything from cosmic updates, Earth energy updates, what the heck is going on, how are we upgrading our consciousness, but more importantly, how can we drop that down? How can we use these higher frequencies, these higher perceptions and consciousness, and anchor them so they're not a concept, they're living, breathing, operating through us. So first, I'm going to start with a common question that I've been seeing come up in my Facebook group, and that is called Soul Code Awakening. If you want to join on Facebook, and I'll drop the link below. But I talk about Ascension, or people will see the event, okay? And I'm going to tell you a little story and how this kind of came through in my life. I didn't start off with, watching YouTube videos and getting educated through Gaia or I don't even know what was out there, like Twin Flames, all that stuff. I was 14 years old in a church camp, and my gifts opened up at a rapid rate, and I started being able to see intergalactic energy. I met celestial beings when I was 14 years old in a church camp. I was speaking in different languages. I developed natural healing abilities after this event, and ever since then I've kind of had like this hyper awareness of what is real. And we all grow up, and we I'm in the Western society, so we're taught you go to school and you go to college and you get a job and you do the family thing and a career thing, and you're supposed to just like basically live this life that's planned out for you. And when I was 14 years old, all of my ideas kind of just went crashing down because of this experience. However, it birthed a new awareness within. And I've had the ability to have this like feeling like, okay, the earth is changing, and what does that mean? And every time I would question this, it was so interesting. I would kind of like zoom out. Now I know it's like astral travel. I would astral travel out and receive this guidance from the universe, source, whatever, what have you, and it still happens. Of, okay, this is what's happening, what's going on, and I would see, sense, and feel that energy hit our planet, okay, and I would see it ripple out, okay, and as I got older, I learned a little bit about astrology, and there were other psychics and channelers out there, and that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. So Ascension, from my perspective, or the event, is our Earth emits energy, right? And it's consciousness. It's conscious. Our Earth is conscious. And we are part of the whole. But the solar system, especially go watch video 1 on this channel, the solar system, and the way that I see is I became aware of this place called the Central Sun. And the Central Sun, and I'm hearing it's changed a little bit since, last year, but the Central Sun right now is networking with other suns or other forms of intelligence to raise the vibration of our entire solar system. So people, have been, especially in spiritual communities, there's this change that's taking place. People are becoming more conscious or more spiritual, or They're learning how to be more involved with, or more in touch with their spirit, their soul. They want to do better. They want to be better people. Okay. And not only that, business is changing. Okay, people are demanding that all of us are taken care of, right? We are the ones that are building our society. There's a deconstruction, a decomposition that's happening on the planet, so that the old souls, the people who are hyper aware, that are very conscious, who have done the work at the soul level, can come in and help teach essentially how to live in peace, create peaceful societies. And you guys, it's going to take a long time, but we are at the beginning of this shift. Okay. And so if you're someone who's watching this channel, you're probably one of these people who was born or who felt called to come here, meaning planet Earth, where you feel maybe like, wow, I'm here for something big. I'm not just here for a 9-to-5 job, right? We didn't come here for a 9-to-5 job, you guys. So with that, we go through shifts in our planet, and when our planet goes through a change, an energetic change, it uproots the darkness, the stagnation, what doesn't serve the whole. And that is going to affect your individual life. It affects you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and sometimes physically. Physically, you can go into Google and put in Ascension symptoms, okay? People will talk about this stuff. It's basically your physical body is adjusting to a new higher frequency, okay? We were all born in a third dimensional consciousness. Some of us came in with higher awareness, higher consciousness, but the planet at the time when you were born, if you're watching this, you were born most likely in a third dimensional plane. That's war. That's good versus evil, good versus bad, you know, the versus stuff, okay? Now, fourth dimension, I'm just giving you guys a quick little recap here. Fourth dimension is time, space, reality, dream time, past lives, soul retrievals, those of you who are healers and psychics and maybe into this stuff too. That's where soul memory, Akashic records, all this stuff is kind of operating in this memory field. Now, your fifth, there's a lot of hype around the fifth dimension. Like, so when Earth right now is more of the fourth, and in some spaces still fifth dimension or even higher, we're operating at a higher frequency, which means the ability to manifest quicker, as well as be in touch with your essence, your soul. Okay, your soul, your higher self, which is absolutely great and beautiful. So we are, there are soul groups and people that have come here, again, who are have a heightened awareness about how to, you know, move with these energies. It's not just an idea, it's a way of life, okay? So people right now are seeking, how do I do this? How do I get in connection with my soul, or, you know, this concept of my higher self, right? The higher self is living within, it's not without. And people think, oh, I gotta reach outside of myself to be inside of myself, or bring this inside of myself. But no, we go inside. So the energy for November, I'm going to get into that right now. So the energy of November, we have been going through a timeline shift. So things are speeding up. Humanity at the end of October bypassed, okay, so the collective consciousness, the fullness of all of us, we decided, because we're all in contact with one another, whether we believe it or understand it or can conceive this idea or not, we are all in contact with one another. And we collectively decided that we were going to bypass another wave of destruction, okay? So all of us are one unit. We are one being. We are one organism. Our consciousness is connected, okay? And at the end of October, we decided we're going to bypass some collective spiritual lessons. Let's just going to put it that way. that could have taken us into, like, basically we jumped from like kindergarten up to like 6th grade, like really fast. We're maturing really fast. 2019 has been about the soul expanding. The soul was starting to come out of the closet, and 2020 is really about motion. It's about motion and flow and learning, how to anchor these higher realms into form. And with that comes destruction. So, like cleansing destruction, okay, you guys? So November, we're in the first week of November, and there is a lot of peace that's opened up for us, opportunity that's opened up for us. And in the 2nd and 3rd week of November, we're going to be really opening our hearts and getting real with ourselves, you guys. So a lot of change around family, our relationships to ourself is going to be key here. And that is what is going to be most prominent for us, is how we relate to ourselves. And so our priorities are going to be going through a shift. They probably are if you feel it. What you came here to do is going to be coming exposed, okay? So a lot of people, they're like, okay, what's my purpose? What is my, why am I here, right? And instead of the why and clinging to these things, it's going to start being more revealed. And it's something that you feel. It's not necessarily like, okay, I know that I'm here to, birth these businesses or go work for this corporation, blah, 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 blah. No, it is a feeling that in an experience you get to inhabit, okay? And that's going to be coming, like, really, really surfacing. We're also, our relationships to our soul family is going to be deepening. So people are probably going to be coming into your life that feel really connected and good. And November, there are, like, I'm seeing at the end of November, like, there's these gates that are opening, and it's so fun. It's like a lot of liberation, and I'm seeing them as like these like white, beautiful gates. They're opening for us in December 22nd. So I had seen a timeline, November to December 22nd, which happens to be, around that solstice energy, that we are, definitely the evaluation that we've been doing in the month of November is setting a new foundation, but we're almost like time traveling really, really fast. So we've set the, we've set the speed to move really fast. So some of your plans may be, if you start to feel like in December, like you just need to just be, because some of our plans, they're not going to manifest because there is a higher frequency. Like our physical realm is catching up, if that makes sense. So December, like the first part of December, just kind of chill and notice where you're at. And then around that 22nd of December, you guys, there is some awesome stuff that's going to be happening. We're going to be opening. It's almost like we're truly clearing the fog of like the last 12 years. And so do that. Let your body process. One thing that I do want to talk about is how the body breaks this down. So you got to keep on staying in touch with your body, because your body is going through it. So being gentle on your digestive system, paying attention to your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakra, and all of your organs, because our upper level chakras are all about speed and flow. Same thing with our lower, but it's all about like the ethers and the cosmos up here. And then down below it, like heart space down, it's all about like the material, okay, you guys? And how you're expressing yourself in the material world. And the material world is changing. The way that we relate is changing. The way our soul and our higher self comes out at the very basic vibratory level is shifting, because the dimensional frequency is changing. Okay? So you need to pay attention to speed and being who you know that you're supposed to become, and not letting anything get in your way. And, you know, taking crystals and putting them on the body. If you can, get uh, a like, I want to say a sound bath, but yeah, sound, using sound on the body. Okay, you guys, your body needs a little bit of help here because so much is changing so fast. It's like, how do I function? And our bodies are doing such a great job, you guys. So give yourself some extra water, some extra love in the digestive system. So this is a short little video that I just wanted to give you guys. So pay attention. If you're not in my Facebook community, it's called Soul Code Awakening. And anything goes in this group, from being a spiritual entrepreneur, a healer, sharing your psychic gifts, and having these types of conversations. So if you want to join, go ahead and join below. I'm also going to be including my newsletter link in this video. So do that. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. Again, my name is Kira. I hope that this information helps you. And I will be pumping out more videos for you, giving you more energy updates. All right. Mwah. Bye.